After long last, it's finally happening. We're bringing the nuclear power plant online. Hello everyone, I'm Kibitz and welcome back to Satisfactory, where last time we finally completed our new train station setup with our massive multi-freight car super train, which is now going around the world, or at least to the other side of the world, collecting items for us. But now with the train leaving the station, we can finish up some other projects. Specifically, our nuclear power plant project, which we pretty much completed, but it was in the experimental branch, and then just before we're done, they changed up the models and goofed a few things, and we weren't able to complete it. But now that we're in the full version, we actually can. So we'll be building 27 of these bad boys to make a whopping 67,500 megawatts of power. But before we get started, I'll catch you guys up on the progress made so far. And pretty much we had finished off our nuclear fuel rod factory, which produces 5.2 nuclear fuel rods per minute and is hyper radioactive because so many of the fuel rods have built up by now. But then from here, we have to bring all of that radioactive nonsense way over this highway, across the map pretty much, to the swamp where we set up our nuclear power plants. And then once the fuel rods are processed in the power plants, all of the nuclear waste comes from there, goes through all these bins, behind the waterfall, where it will all finally rest in a billion storage bins stored in this cave here. So as you can see, pretty much this whole facility is, I'd say 80% complete. Just have to completely rip all of the plants out, all of the belts out, and redesign it. Also, I mentioned that this could have 27 reactors, but with the 5.2 nuclear fuel rods that we're producing, that can only run 26 sustainably, but 27 is just an easier number to work with design-wise, so we're just gonna make 27. But without any further ado, let's get this baby up and running. So a new dawn and a new clean slate, ready for our new design. And since we have 27 nuclear reactors, it's going to be very straightforward. Just 9 groups of 3, just like this, with the splitter splitting up the nuclear fuel rods evenly into each reactor, and then all of the reactor poop, or nuclear waste, will scoot on behind the reactors, merge into one line, go beneath the platform, and then out behind the waterfall. Alright, first row is done, and oh man, it's looking good. Have to copy this 2 more times behind it, fix up the platform, and then this baby's ready to rock and roll. But now the hard part's out of the way, and it shouldn't take much longer here. No time at all, he says, and then like 3 hours later it's done. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this was a much bigger project than I had anticipated, but it is done. We now have our 27 nuclear reactors ready to go. So the only thing left to do is load balance in the fuel rods. And that might be a little bit tricky. Or perhaps it might be even easier than I thought, because we have one splitter there, one splitter there, and one splitter there. So we just have one splitter in the middle, splitting everything into 3, and copy that into every group of 9. So that's kind of like the long-winded way of saying, all I need to do is have one splitter up front here, and everything else should just work out. Because we'll have one line coming down here, entering a splitter, and this splitter will split into the 3 rows of 3 here. And with that, this nuclear power facility is ready to go. All we need to do is hook up the nuclear fuel rods to this line, and we have our power, baby. But of course, that is the very last thing we do, because once we actually have the nuclear power going on here, this place will be so radioactive, we won't be able to survive here. So we gotta finish up right now, and then leave it forever. Forever. So yeah, quite a few things we want to do with the area before we go. Number one is there are a couple bauxite nodes that I found just beneath here, and I'd prefer to go and exploit them. So we have an impure and 2 normal nodes here, and obviously we're just gonna leave the impure one on its own. But with the pure nodes, we gotta use them. So the plan then is I wanna try and bring them to here, underneath the nuclear facility. So we can bring it all across, right back to the main highway, but we can dodge the horrific conveyor mess that now occupies this floor. So just to set things up though, we will use just the basic conveyor lifts just to get stuff from A to B. Oh my, what the heck, it can go underground? Very okay. Yes, very okay. And then we'll upgrade this with like the highest tier belts we have, like the Mark 5s, so that we can load up the miners with all the power shards and exploit them to their max potential. Oh, and this one's actually pure. Oh, that's really good. So it's an impure, a normal, and a pure. Ah, I see what they did there. Very clever. Very clever indeed. But with that now, that's the 2 lines hooked up, going all the way up there. Good, good, good. Now we just have to get the power down here. And you know what? I think it would work a lot better if we just had like power lines underneath the reactor floor too. Like, this just makes things a lot more simple. Also, we're gonna tuck this in a little bit, because I want this whole platform to be held up by like huge pillars. It'd be nice if we had the pillars like here, and then like an extra little bit hanging off over here. So that means we just have to tuck things in a little bit. And I'm using the new super skinny foundations for the new lines here. So that is our bauxite, and then there's something else I wanted to get. I think there's a pure copper node somewhere around here. And we don't really need copper right now, but whew, a pure node? Very tasty. Wait, it's over there? What? I thought it was back there. Are there multiple? Whoa, they're both places. They're everywhere. Are both, no way, both of them are pure nodes, right? Because that'd be like 2,400 copper ore. Oh, this one's normal. Okay, I thought so. Yeah, we're gonna leave the normal one. Ooh, but that pure node, too good to pass up. Oh yeah, we gotta get this one. Okay, but with that all hooked up, am I missing anything else? I know there's a couple pure iron nodes, but there's so much iron around, it doesn't really matter. Quartz would be nice. Are there any quartz around here? Or, sorry, sulfur. Oh, there's sulfur over here. Over there. I don't know if we really need sulfur. Oh, and there's sulfur over for train 2. Okay, we're not gonna worry about that then. And quartz, I know there's a bit up here, like right next to this radar tower, but again, our train can kind of scoop that up. Yeah, there it is right there. And again, right there. So, Caterium, oh, that's pretty good. Caterium. Oh, there is, oh, I actually didn't know there was Caterium here. Oh, wait, there's 2. Now, hold up here. 3? Oh, that's up there. Okay, well, we'll check the one over there. Then we'll check the one, oh, that's way out there, actually. There's a huge cliff area. Yeah, it's a little out of the way. So we'll only check this one. And we have a normal node. Yeah, I think we could do without. Yeah, especially with the train here. So, man, we have everything here to actually make the nuclear fuel rods. Oh, and the uranium in the cave? You know, yeah, if you conquer this biome, it pretty much is the perfect place to set up nuclear power. Like, on an earlier episode, I said it would be best to have it up here, but man, with the uranium node right there, all the resources you need scattered about, I don't know, man. I don't know. But those are thoughts for future playthroughs. But we gotta live in the now. And now that I've upgraded the bauxite nodes to have Mark III drillers and all the power shards, I think we're ready to make this place look cool. Because right now, yeah, the whole floating platform with reactors on it look is kind of a little bit boring. So what we're gonna start to do is we're gonna build a bunch of pillars underneath, so it's like not floating anymore. So that'll be a good start. Then we'll probably add on, not sure. We might add on a walking path all the way around the platform, or maybe in just sections. And then aside from that, we probably wanna have like walkways above as well. Because if we have like nuclear waste and fuel rods like all over the place here, I don't wanna be like walking amongst them. I'd rather have like a nice platform we could walk through and kind of oversee things. Because if something goes wrong, we kind of need an oversee platform to find the problem and fix it soon, or else we're screwed. So yeah, lots of things to do. First off though are the pillars. And this platform is 54 tiles long by 24 wide. So it should be pretty easy to count out how many pillars we need. Then I could add in some supporting brackets, maybe some more walkways underneath. I don't know, just stuff to jazz it up. God, and I don't know what it is with this biome, but they made the water have all these noises. This is like an uncanny and unexplainable thing with me, but I hate water noises in games. Like all of them. It doesn't matter if they're good or not, I don't know, there's just something with me, I cannot stand them. Especially like in Fortnite, like when you're drinking like slurp juices and all the shield stuff. Like, oh, drinking noises. Or in Civilization where you're putting down like workboats and stuff. All manner of like water noises, just, I don't know what it is. Like it's so weird to have such an uncanny dislike of something so kind of random. Don't know how to explain it. But man, I'm gonna be happy to get out of this biome. For now at least though, all of the pillars are done, so no more water nonsense. Added in a few details here and there just to keep things busy, keep things spicy. Couple random pillars just in the middle of the platform, just to fill the space, and yeah, it's pretty good. Not bad, not bad. And now we can work on the walkway above. So it is going to be over here, because over here, it's looking a little bit different. What I did with the splitters for at least these 6 reactors is I have them facing in this direction, but to kind of switch it up, these 3 over here are facing in this direction. Just so it didn't all look copy and pasted, and we had a little bit of character here. But now that we have this different looking area, it's kind of like the perfect place to put like the walkway. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have a tower type thing. I guess the tower can stick out a bit too. Maybe like, is there a pillar here? No. Maybe just a little bit like this. Yeah, this could be fine. And really all I want to do is make some type of little box here so we can hide a bounce pad. Because the bounce pad will get us to our next floor where we can have the walkway going out from. Okay, cool. That should be big enough. In fact, it's pretty freaking massive, but okay. We might continue it. Actually, no. Considering how big it is, we'll have to continue that all the way back down to the water. And then it'll actually probably match. So cool, we're good there. Now just to add in the platform. And this should be a pretty reasonable height to avoid most of the radiation that will be downstairs. Because we're gonna have our platform going this way, and you know how I have that launch pad kind of at the top of that pillar? Well, this is where we're gonna land, generally. And then we'll have another little launch thing that will just launch us in that direction. Obviously not up the entire pillar there, but hey, just away from most of the radiation will be fine. So just a little of that. Do I have any of the wood sheets? No. But we do have the tier 4, so that's fine. And this should launch us far enough away. Cool. And now for the walkway. Oh. Oh, that's interesting. It's encroaching the clearance of the reactor. Oh, so this is gonna look kind of awkward then. It's just gonna be a 1x1? Yeah, if that's all we can really fit, I guess it is. Let's see, do we have room? Oh, we do have room. Over this way. Okay, sure. I'll work with that then. Because I'm gonna need to have this path be too wide so that at the other end, we can have another bounce pad just sitting here idle. And it can kind of look like it's actually supporting the bridge here. Yes, quite excellent indeed. Oh, our walkway is done. This is my favorite. Being able to overlook massive factory floors, or in this case, giant nuclear facility areas. It's very nice. Feels very empowering. And looking at all the belts from up here, ooh, they kind of look like little circuits on a circuit board or something like that. And speaking of looks, our new little building doesn't look too bad either. It used to be 4 wide, but then I shrunk it down to 3 because everything's kind of in 3s with this whole build. And yeah, that's not bad. We connect that right to the bottom there, and it'll fit right in. And then maybe make it like a little taller, like twice as tall, so it kind of stands out. It just seems kind of weird being shorter than the reactors, and it can't be the same height, so it needs to be like a decent amount taller. And then, you know, we are really close to being done here. Just have to clean up a little bit, and then we're getting the fuel rods, baby. Man, I gotta say, the control tower ended up looking far better than I even expected, and whew, looks neat. Nice, perfect thing to kind of finish off the area. So it's not just like a random assortment of nuclear power plants just sitting there. Now there's an actual place where everything's kind of being run from. Like an office building. Kind of. So now it's time to deal with our little nightmare over there. Oh man, so yeah. This box is full of nuclear fuel rods, and we can't get anywhere near it without the radiation hitting us. So you can imagine how bad it is when we're actually up close and personal with that thing. Oh my goodness. Like, this entire building is almost certainly 100% radioactive. So I'm gonna be burning through filters like a mad lad. I'm just hoping I have enough. And all we really need to do though is pretty simple, is just bring stuff from there up to the bridge, and then everything's pretty much good from that point on. Oh, but I almost goofed it. I really need to have everything prepared on the bridge as well, not just over at the nuclear power plant. And I don't think I filled in the lines all the way. Okay, there we go. That's the last line. This belt will be carrying all of the fuel rods. And that is kind of like the last thing on the to-do. Alrighty, so now I gotta bite the bullet. Hazmat suit, where are you at? There we go. All yellow, looking pretty. And we gotta finish this project off. I just don't like dealing with nuclear stuff because the filters are really hard to make, and oh, if I mess up, we're gonna waste so many. We gotta go in. So just straight ahead. Radiation levels creeping with every step. We're moving. We're grooving. Game, don't lag out on me now. Oh, it's freaking out. How are we almost at max radiation? We're not even, oh my gosh. We're like this far away from the box still. Ridiculous, man. Okay though, we're almost actually done. All we have to do is add on a conveyor lift. I kind of want it to be kind of attached to the wall, or at least kind of look that way. Ooh, or it could come back inside and then come up. Oh, that would look actually really cool. Yeah, we're gonna do that instead. So we'll make a little hole in the wall, and I guess we have to go down there. Oh my goodness. And we don't have our jetpack either. Woo. Spicy. Let's get it done quick. Filters burning fast. So, all we need to do is hook that up. And here come all of the fuel rods. It's gonna take a little bit of time here. They will slowly make their way all the way down to our nuclear power plants. Now, while that stuff makes its way over, I'm gonna grab a jetpack, and then we're gonna start making all of the lines for our bauxite to come back over this way, because I've done quite a bit of prep for that as well. But now finally, the fuel rods are here, and we can finally start up some of our nuclear power plants. It is going to take a long, long time for this to get backed up, but to be honest, I just want to see them running. I haven't seen the new models running yet, and I'm pretty interested to see how they look. So I'm not sure which one will start first. However, I could just grab one and find out for ourselves. Hey, come here. So we throw you in there. Consuming. Why? What? Oh, that's how much power I'm consuming. I was like, what's going on? Okay, though. Ooh, cool sounds. Oh, we got our steam going. And it's not really looking any different. Does it not have an animation or anything? Uh-huh. It seems like it's the same. I'm gonna guess they're not done the animations for this yet. Because that just seems weird that they wouldn't do anything. Like, obviously we got the smoke going on. Ooh, and the waste. This can't be done yet. No, it's still running. Huh. I guess they changed the way the waste is produced then. Because before, once the fuel rod was all used up, it would just spit up all the waste at once. But now I guess as the machine is running, it will just keep spitting out the waste. Sure. Oop, and there it goes. Off to the cave, never to be seen again. Cool. Very, very cool. 22,000 megawatts now. Oh, look at that. I love seeing that ladder, man. Little doot by doot by doot. 27,000 megawatts? Oh my gosh, where did we start? I think we started at 12? Yeah, we started at 12,200. And now we've already doubled our capacity. Oh, that is nice to see. 32. I think we're ending up, we're gonna produce 67,500, so 79,000 megawatts we're gonna end up at. Oh, that is gonna be rad, dude. Super rad. Let's go up into our little control tower and get the overview of everything. See what we can see. See our beautiful fuel rods finally getting to work. Here we go. Oh no, and this is still in the radioactive range? Unfortunate, but it's done now. Slowly but surely, everything going to where it needs to be. Have any made it down here yet? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They're making their way downtown. Also now, 62,000 megawatts. And the nuclear plant is starting to build up. So now, does it look any different? No, just, oh my gosh. Steam going everywhere. Yeah, definitely no animation here yet. Okay though, there we are. 79,700 megawatts. Our new capacity. And yeah, I know I said it a lot, but I think we are actually done with power forever now. That is absolutely insane. However though, once our entire factory is actually running, we'll be using most of this power too, so don't you worry. It's not gonna sit there idle for long. But anyway, that's gonna be all for today. So thank you guys for watching and hope you enjoyed, and have a fantastic rest of your day. Bye-bye.